our class today. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Today's class will be short, I guess, because of the subtopic that we are going to learn today is kind of short, okay? But because I cannot add another subtopic into this lesson as well, because the next subtopic is quite heavy or quite long, so I need to do that subtopic in one full lesson. So before so we can start our class today. How about your 1 week holiday? Do you have many homeworks?
Yes.
No, yes. Ada yang cakap yes, ada yang cakap no. Do you enjoy your 1 week holiday?
Yes.
Yes. Do you still have class during the 1 week holiday? No other teacher are doing extra class lah kan? Haha, okay. Alhamdulillah then. Alright, so we'll proceed with our topic today. Today we are going to learn about pressure. Okay, what do you know about pressure? Can someone share? What do you know about pressure? Apa maksud pressure ni?
Pressure is tekanan.
Tekanan. Pernah dengar orang cakap pressure lah. Pernah dengar? Selalu. Apa yang dia maksudkan dengan pressure tu? Sama ke dengan pressure yang kita nak belajar hari ni? Is it the same? No. Apa yang completely different, okay? Okay, so yes. What are we going to learn today? The pressure that we are going to learn today is not the pressure yang selalu dicakap-cakapkan oleh kawan-kawan kita, ataupun kadang-kadang kita sendiri cakap dia ni pressure lah, ataupun duduk kat sini pressure lah, apa-apa kan. That is not that kind of pressure that we are going to learn. Okay, I might say the pressure yang dimaksudkan dalam tu adalah sedikit out of context. Okay, but it's fine. Today we are going to learn about pressure in science. Okay, pressure in science. Alright. Let's say, imagine there are one situation where we have one big boy and another one a baby boy. Okay, kita ada seorang budak lelaki and kita ada seorang baby. Okay, let's say we give two books to the boy and 2 books to the baby. Which one of them will be able to lift the books?
Big boy.
The big boy. Tapi macam tak kena pula. Bukanlah. Okay, the big boy. Okay, let's say now one more thing. Let's say we tak best lah contoh saya. Okay, we will go through contoh nantilah. Okay, pressure. Tekanan. Kawan Wasyak kata ni pressure is tekanan. Can pressure be felt? Bolehkah pressure dirasa?
Cannot.
Pressure tak boleh dirasa. You cannot feel pressure?
Boleh.
Boleh. Okay, pressure can be felt. Okay, pressure boleh dirasai dan pressure boleh dirasai dan itu adalah salah satu effect of force lah. Sebab pressure have connection with force. Okay, pressure mempunyai kaitan dengan force. Okay, let's see. Kita tengok dulu one contoh. Okay, when you press a thumbtack into a plug. Okay, bila kita ambil satu thumbtack, kita letak dekat atas satu cardboard lah contoh kan. Bila kita tekan, what will happen to the thumbtack?
Terjunam.
Okay, dia terjunam ke dalam ataupun dia masuk ke dalam plank tersebut kan. Dia boleh masuk ke dalam plank tersebut kan. Okay, but how about when we press a coin into a plank? Kita tekan coin dekat plank tu, apa jadi?
Dia tak jadi apa-apa.
Tak jadi apa-apa. Why can't the coin masuk juga kat dalam plank tu macam thumbtack?
Buat lubang.
Sorry? Sebab tak ada jarum. Okay, siapa lagi nak try?
Sebab dia hanya rata.
Sebab dia hanya rata, coin tu rata. Okay, good. Ada lagi nak try? Ada lagi yang nak try? Okay, kalau tak ada, saya nak tanya soal lain. What about the force yang digunakan? Adakah force yang digunakan sama? Orang yang sama yang menekan paku tersebut?
Sama?
Sama, okay, force sama. Adakah pressure sama?
Tidak.
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 Kenapa?
Dia tak tahu.
Kenapa?
Sebab pressure yang digunakan oleh thumbtack untuk masuk dalam plank tu lebih sikit daripada pressure yang digunakan untuk buat coin tu masuk dalam plank.
Okay. So, awak cakap kat sini, pressure, this one high, this one pressure low, betul? Force
The coin is
sama.
pressure for the coin is higher than thumbtack.
Okay, the pressure, the pressure that are felt by the thumbtack is higher than the pressure felt by a coin, although the force is the same. Okay, this is one of the situation that can tell you the meaning of pressure. Okay, jom kita tengok dulu meaning of pressure and then I will get back to this examples again. Okay, pressure. The definition for pressure is force per unit area. Maksudnya, tekanan ataupun daya, tekanan, pressure is daya yang dikenakan ke atas satu unit area, satu luas kawasan. Okay, maksudnya berapa banyak tekanan yang dikenakan ke atas satu unit kawasan tersebut. Satu unit kawasan ni adalah 1 meter square. Okay, maksudnya satu kawasan is 1 meter times 1 meter. Okay, so berapa banyak force yang dikenakan ke atas 1 meter times 1 meter kawasan. So, itu adalah maksud tekanan. Itu adalah maksud pressure. So, we go back to this our examples tadi. Okay, let's say the force yang kita gunakan is 50 Newton. The force that are used by the man to press the thumbtack into a plank is 50 Newton. It is the same force that is used by the same man that press a coin into a plank. But the results are different because the pressure are different. Okay, so macam like what I said before, pressure is force per unit area. Force per unit area. Force per unit area. Okay, let's say let's see the area that is being applied force. Kawasan yang dikenakan force adalah ni, di kawasan. Untuk thumbtack adalah sebesar ni saja. 0.01 meter square. Okay, sangat kecil. How about the area that is applied force for coin? Berapa pula area yang dikenakan force oleh coin? The area is Okay, you know that it is bigger. Bagus, okay. Maybe 0.05 meter square, okay. It's a good guess as well. Okay, kita bagi value dia 0.05 meter square. Tapi kalau kat thumbtack, the area yang contact with the plug yang dikenakan force hanyalah 0.01 meter square. So 15 newtons divided by 0.01 is, sekejap kita tekan sikit. Do you have your calculator with you?
1,000.
5,000. 5,000 kan? 5,000 Newton
For the thumbtack.
for the thumbtack. How about the pressure that is the pressure for the coin? 50 newtons divided by 0.05 meter squared. 1,000, 1,000 sahaja. So we can see that although the force that we use, walaupun daya yang kita gunakan untuk tekan thumbtack dan coin tu sama, but the pressure is different. Why? Because the surface area is different. Because the area that is being forced is different. Okay, dekat sini the area is small area. So the pressure is higher. Tapi dekat sini the area is bigger than the thumbtack. So the resulted pressure is lower. So that's why walaupun the force used is same but the pressure is different. So when the pressure is different, the effect will also be different. Okay, sebab tu disebabkan sini pressure dia tinggi, so thumbtack akan masuk ke dalam. Tapi kalau kita guna coin, the pressure is distributed. Pressure tu tersebar ke seluruh kawasan coin menyebabkan tekanan tu jadi sikit je setiap kawasan. That's why dia tak masuk sampai dalam pelang. Okay, alright. The effects of force acting on surface depend on the surface area which the force is applied. Okay, this is what I said. Surface area, luas permukaan kawasan yang dikenakan daya. Kalau sini luas permukaan kawasan dia sangat sedikit, sangat small. Sini kalau coin, luas permukaan kawasan yang kita tekan adalah big. Okay. So when force is applied to a smaller surface area, the pressure is larger. But when the force is applied to a larger surface area, the pressure is smaller. Ini yang kita tengok tadi. So far until here, do you understand? Do you have any question?
No.
No. Others?
No.
No. Okay, good. So kita tahu, we know that until this part, pressure is force per unit area. Berapa banyak daya yang dikenakan ke atas satu unit area. Okay? So when the area is small, the force will be larger. But when the area is large, the pressure will be smaller. Sebab pressure tu sebab kawasan tu besar. Bila kawasan tu besar, force tu dibahagi-bahagikan mengikut keluasan kawasan. Kalau kawasan tu kecil, semua force dikenakan ke atas surface area kawasan tu saja. Sebab tu pressure dia besar. Okay, so the direction of force is perpendicular to the surface area. Meaning, contoh ini surface area kita, so force is 90 degree. 90 degree. Perpendicular meaning 90 degree. So how to calculate force? How to calculate pressure? So macam yang kita buat tadi, we have to know the force divided by the surface area because we want to know how much force is acted on 1 meter squared area. The SI unit, the standard international unit for pressure is Pascal, or the the unit is Pascal, but we write it as P huruf besar, A huruf kecil. Okay, PA. This is the unit for pressure. And 1 Pascal is equal to the 1 Newton per square meter. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton meter square. Meaning, kalau yang tadi, if we look at our example before, so 5,000 Newton per meter square is 5,000 Pascal. 1,000 Newton per meter square is 1,000 Pascal. Okay? So this is the standard unit. Walaupun kita kira pressure, kita akan dapat unit Newton per meter square, but the standard unit is Pascal. So just convert it to Pascal. Okay. Why does an elephant weighing 5,000 kilogram sink? Why doesn't an elephant weighing 5,000 kg sink into the ground? Kenapa seekor gajah yang berat dia 5,000 kg tak tenggelam bila dia jalan atas tanah? Why? Dia berat. Why? Sorry? Sebab dia bergerak. Okay, another guess? Ada lagi tak guess lain yang berkaitan dengan pressure yang kita belajar tadi?
Sebab permukaan kaki dia lebar.
Yes, good. Because the surface area of the sole, permukaan kaki gajah ni besar. Okay, so bila besar, the force applied akan terbahagi sama banyak. Okay. Surface area of elephant sole is large. Only small amount of pressure is exerted on the ground. Walaupun dia 5,000 kilogram, tapi 5,000 kilogram tu dibahagikan kepada luas permukaan kaki gajah yang besar. This is large surface area. Okay. Sama juga keadaannya macam orang perempuan pakai kasut tumit tinggi dengan orang yang pakai kasut flat. Okey, bila kita pakai kasut tumit tinggi ataupun kasut flat, mana satu kasut akan lebih sakit?
Tumit tinggi.
Kasut tumit tinggi akan lebih sakit. Why? Can you guess why? Guna perkataan yang kita belajar tadi.
Surface area is small.
Yes, the surface area of the kasut tumit tinggi apa sebenarnya? The surface area for the high heels is smaller than the surface area for flat shoes. Okay, so apa conclusion kita? The smaller surface area, the higher pressure. Yes, the larger the pressure. Good. Thank you. Okay, so when the surface area is small, the pressure is larger. Because of this pressure is larger, kita jadi sakit. Lebih senang hurt. Okay, our foot akan lagi senang sakit disebabkan oleh the pressure yang kita kenakan ke atas tumit tinggi tu lebih tinggi. Whereas kalau kita pakai flat shoes, the larger surface area, meaning the pressure that we exerted on our foot is smaller. That's why kita tak sakit sangat pakai kasut flat. Okay. Okay, till that. Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Okay, so you should know macam mana nak explain lah. Okay, how to explain. You must relate the surface area and the and the pressure. Relate je surface area and pressure. Okay, and then you will know how to explain kenapa certain situation pressure is higher, kenapa certain situation the pressure is smaller. Okay, good. Now we will go into gas pressure. Okay, gas pressure adalah tekanan gas, tekanan udara, tekanan gas. Okay. Okay, in this situation, kita tengok ada a girl is blowing air into a balloon. And then the balloon expands. But when the air is forced out, the balloon deflates. Okay, this have connection with pressure as well. Okay, when the girl blow air into the balloons, okay, the air dalam bahagian dalam balloons tu akan mendapat pressure, mendapat tekanan udara, okay? Air pressure, tekanan udara. So tekanan daripada dalam kawasan balloon, from inside of the balloon will make the balloon expand. Okay? So the pressure is being the pressure dekat bahagian dalam balloon is higher. That's why the balloon expand. But when the air is forced out, okay, when the air is forced out, dekat udara kita ada juga satu pressure nama dia atmospheric pressure. Okay, so the atmospheric pressure, udara di keliling kita yang akan menekan luar daripada balloon tersebut menyebabkan balloon tersebut deflates. Balloon tersebut kempis balik. Okay, so kenapa balloon expand? Because the pressure, air pressure dikenakan daripada dalam keluar. Tapi apabila balloons angin dikeluarkan, when the air is forced out, the pressure daripada luar, the atmospheric pressure menekan daripada luar ke dalam menyebabkan the balloon deflates. Okay, this is example of atmospheric pressure. Maksudnya dekat dalam udara kita pun ada pressure. Okay, cuma kita tak terasa the effect of atmospheric pressure dekat kita. Sebab atmospheric pressure dekat kita pada kedudukan kita yang dekat tanah, kita tak rasa sangat. Okay. Next is the kinetic theory of gas. Okay, this explain kenapa ada pressure tadi. Kenapa ada pressure, the atmospheric pressure ataupun air pressure tadi. Okay, air dekat sekeliling kita, we have air molecules. So, air molecules yang kita belajar dalam matter always move freely. Because the air molecules adalah gas kan. So, gas particles move freely. Kita dah belajar in matters. Okay, so gas particle move freely. Dalam udara kita ni ada banyak gas particles yang move freely. And they will also collide with the walls of its container. Dia akan, kalau kita masukkan udara dalam satu bekas, okay, all the gas particles akan sentiasa bergerak dan berlanggar dengan permukaan yang kita simpan dia. So the collision will produce a force. Okay, pelanggaran tersebut akan menyebabkan adanya daya yang terhasil ke atas wall tersebut. So bila ada daya, bila ada surface area, then kita akan ada pressure. So, force ini dikenali sebagai air pressure. Okay, tekanan udara. Okay, contohnya kita ambil sedikit udara dan kita masukkan dalam satu bekas. Okay, particles of the air particles will now collide and move freely and collide with each other. Selain daripada dia collide dengan each other, dia akan collide juga dekat wall. Okay, bila berlakunya collision dekat wall ni akan adalah force. And force yang terhasil terkena ke atas permukaan bekas ini dipanggil sebagai pressure. So, disebabkan dia daripada udara, so it's called air pressure. Next one is factors that affect air pressure. Faktor yang boleh meninggikan ataupun mengurangkan air pressure, tekanan udara. Okay. Yang pertama adalah volume. Volume of the container, bekas tersebut. Contoh, kalau kita letak udara ni dalam bekas sebesar ni, okay, the pressure is, okay, kalau kita tengok sini, the pressure is 1, 2, apa tu? Cannot see. 10, 2, 4. Okay, this is 2 kilopascal. The pressure is 2 kilopascal. But when the volume of the container is being reduced, macam mana volume of the container is being reduced? Dengan kita tekan piston ni menyebabkan volume lebih kecil. Contoh kalau yang ni 2 meter, 4 meter, sini 2, 2, 2, 2. Kalau kat sini volume dia 2 times 2 times 4 will be 16. Kalau kat sini 2 times 2 times 2, the volume is 8. Okay, so the volume kita kurangkan. Ni example lah saya tunjuk kat awak. So the volume is being reduced from 16 cm cube to 8 cm cube. So when the volume is reduced, okay, the pressure will increase. Kenapa? Because the air particles collide more. Dia akan berlanggar dengan lebih kerap sebab ruang untuk dia bergerak lebih kecil. Di sini ruang untuk dia bergerak lebih banyak. So dia langgar, okay. But here, because of the volume is being reduced, okay, ruang untuk dia berlanggar tu untuk dia bergerak lebih kecil dan dia lebih kerap melanggar permukaan kontainer. So bila dia collide more, so the container tu akan menerima lebih banyak pressure. So that's why the pressure dekat dalam container tersebut increase. Okay, contoh lain kalau kita tengok, let's say awak ada bekas Tupperware yang sama kan. Okay, kemudian dalam bekas Tupperware ni awak letak Coco Crunch banyak ni. Okay, tapi dalam bekas yang sama, dalam bekas yang satu lagi, bekas yang sama besar, awak letak Coco Crunch sampai penuh. Yang mana lebih senang untuk awak tutup, yang mana lebih susah untuk awak tutup?
Yang sedikit Coco Crunch lebih senang tutup, yang banyak yang sedikit susah tutup.
Yes, good, bagus. Okay, yang lebih sikit lebih senang tutup, yang banyak ni susah nak tutup. Okay, sama jugalah sebab because dia dah penuh, dia berlanggar. Coco Crunch tu berlanggar dengan permukaan. Cumanya Coco Crunch ni tak bergerak lah. Saya nak bagi situation bagi awak nampak. Okay, disebabkan dalam ni pelanggaran berlaku di antara bekas Coco Crunch tu dengan Coco Crunch menyebabkan dia susah nak tutup. Dia sangat susah nak tutup. Tapi dekat sini pelanggaran yang berlaku sikit je. Awak siap boleh goncang-goncangkan Coco Crunch lagi kan. Okay, tapi dia senang tutup sebab pressure lebih rendah. So sama dalam situation kita kat sini. When the volume of the container increase, the pressure akan lebih rendah. But when the volume of the container decrease, the pressure will be higher. Okay, why the pressure will be higher? Because the air particles collide more frequently, lebih kerap. Collide more frequently with the walls of the container. Okay, awak boleh tengok dalam gambar ni pun kita boleh nampak. So, bila kita kurangkan the volume, here kita tengok the pressure is 9 kilopascal. Lebih tinggi. Walaupun bilangan air particles yang ada dalam tu sama. Okay, tapi bekas dia berbeza, menyebabkan pressure berbeza. The next factor that affect air pressure is temperature. Okay, temperature pun boleh affect juga. Why? Because temperature akan affect kelajuan ataupun kelajuan partikels udara. Okay, contoh dekat dalam ni. Partikels udara yang kita, tak ada pula. Let's say this is 6 degree Celsius. Tak naklah 6. Saya tak tahulah berapa ni. Oh, dia tak panaskan. Okay, let's say dekat luar negara overseas 6 degree Celsius. Yang ni dia panaskan tu 1, 2, 10, 20, 30. 32 degree Celsius. Okay. Alright. When the temperature is low temperature, the air particles bergerak freely kan. Bergerak freely and dia berlanggar juga dengan wall of the container. Tapi disebabkan oleh temperature low, so dia gerak slowly. the air particles bergerak slow. Tapi when we hit the air particles, when we hit, meaning the temperature is high, okay, the air particles will move faster. Dia macam dapat energy, dia move lagi faster. When it move faster, okay, bayangkan ini adalah particles yang bergerak dengan sangat laju, so dia akan berlanggar macam ni, contoh macam tu, berlanggar dengan lebih kerap dengan permukaan wall. Tapi kalau kat sini, when the temperature is low, dia bergerak perlahan macam tu, nampak tak? So dekat sini the air particles berlanggar juga dengan walls, tapi disebabkan dia slow lagi, tu pelanggaran dia tak sekerap bila dia dipanaskan. Bila dia dipanaskan, dia bergerak lebih laju, move faster, menyebabkan pelanggaran dengan walls lebih kerap, more frequent. That causes the pressure untuk increase. As the temperature increase, the air particle move faster. The air particles collide with the walls of the container more frequently, lebih kerap, and with a greater force. Okay, disebabkan dia laju, dia lebih kuat berlanggar. Sini dia pelan, so dia macam berlanggar perlahan, macam tu je. So, dekat kawasan di mana pelanggaran berlaku dengan lebih kerap, menyebabkan air pressure increase. So, if temperature increase, pressure will also increase. When the temperature is decreased ataupun low, the pressure is also become smaller. Boleh faham?
Boleh.
Do you have any questions? No questions. So if we recap, in this lesson, we learn about the definition of pressure, unit of pressure, and relation between pressure and area. Yes, the examples. When we see the examples, we relate the pressure and surface area. Okay. Next, we learn about air pressure. And we learn about factors affect air pressure, iaitu dua. One is volume of container. Another one is temperature. So, the relation between pressure and surface area, as surface area increase, pressure becomes smaller. Surface area smaller, pressure becomes bigger. How about the volume? When volume is bigger, pressure is smaller. When the volume is smaller, pressure is larger. Temperature. When the temperature increase, pressure also increase. When the temperature is low, pressure is smaller as well. Okay, so that's it for pressure. Itu sahaja untuk pressure. You should know the relation. These three relations ni adalah these three relations are important for you to explain why certain situation the pressure is larger, why certain situation the pressure is lower. You also have to know the unit for pressure is Pascal or Newton per meter squared. Okay, but the standard unit is Pascal. And definition of pressure, that's it. If you don't have any questions, betul tak ada question?
No.
Okay, good. So if you don't have any more question, after this I will give you a link for quizzes for today's lesson. Please do it and screen cap your score and upload it in your WhatsApp group. And then please write down your name and class in the chat box in our Google Meet. And then you may leave. That's all for today. Thank you very much. See you in our next class.